this is your first class program, and I choose a digital device. It's called counter to illustrate, to explain, to demonstrate how class and object work. All right, so we will you on the computer you see a digital device. It's called counter. Is a very simple device. A device user can see 002 right now. That's called value. That's called private data value. The action you can do with this value, you can see on the these you can click to increment the data. You can turn the knob to reset to 0. You also, because you need to know it's digital device, everything is computerized, you actually don't have a counter in front of your face. You abstractly think you have a counter, so you need to see the number, and you use a function called display. Also, you need to initialize the value. We're going to use a constructor, which is exactly the same name as your counter. We're going to destroy the memory used for this class. Is called destructor. Okay, so let me start it right away for you right now one more time. And so when I create a new class, new project, I am going to do a empty project, and I'm going to call this chapter 7 classwork 1. Okay, and we already have counter, so I'm going to say counter 1. Okay, counter 1, create. So now this is a little bit different, so we pay attention to here. We don't have property. That's for the C#. And right away you create a class by this. Add a new class. Add a new class. All right, so it's going to call counter. Remember, class has to be uppercase. First letter has to be uppercase. Okay, and hit OK. Now you will have two files create automatically for you. The first one is the counter file and C++ file. The .h file is like a prototype. So here we have two parts, private and public. We have two parts. Private are for the data, the ones you saw. The ones you saw here. This is the one you saw, the number here. Okay, that's a value. So, and we do 1, 2, 3, 4, so integer value. Okay, now that's private. For the purpose for that, because for data hiding, we don't want another person to to interfere with the program. And now we're going to do this. This class is called counter, so we're going to create the first one called counter. This is your constructor. Exactly the same name, exactly the same name as your class. So you click right here. Okay, then I'm going to say this. All right, once you have the counter here, my value initialize to 0. Okay, so counter is my constructor. It's called constructor. You notice it has exactly the same name with your class, because we want to do one stone to kill two birds. You create this class and you also initialize your variable. So close right now. Let's do the second one. So beside that, we can click. All right, we can click. So then let's see what we do when we click. Okay, when you click it, you do this. When you click it, every time you click it, your value is going to plus increment by 1. Okay, then we finish that one right now. Then we are going to do the second one. We're going to when turn the knob, it's called reset. All right, whenever I reset here, I like to have the in front there, but now, yeah, right, in front is better. Okay, let's do this. Then we create reset. When I reset here, my value will become 0. No, sorry, 0. Reset to 0. All right, then I am going to display. So display is I'm going to return the user can see this. So display. Okay, so display. Once I display here, hold on. And once I display here, I am going to create a definition. My definition is I return value. Okay, so when I display, when you want me to display, what a counter can display is the value, right? You got it. Now the last one we're going to do is tilde, and counter. That's called destructor. Okay. Now once you finish that, and you are going to write a definition for this, you actually don't need to write it because Microsoft already did for you. All right. So we close it. At this moment, you already have the header file and you have the CPP file. Okay, so let me let you see them by this way right now. So you have the all right. So let me see the counter file. So just a minute. Hold on. All right. So shoot. Hold on. Okay, I have to get my all right, so that's coming back the file right away right now. All right, so we have the header file, we have the CPP file. Okay, so let me see, header file and my CPP file was gone. Right, let me do one more time. Okay, I have counter, I have click. All right, so let me do it one more time. Okay, I don't know what's this thing gone right now. Okay, so I'm going to click it, and here I'm going to do this is my value plus plus. All right, so I'm done for that. And next one, I'm going to void reset. All right, then I am going to do click here and click here. Sorry, click here, then exit to create for me. And now my value will be equal 0, reset to 0. All right, so I'm complete that one. And I also want to display, so integer display. Okay, now when I display, and I'm going to write it right here, will be return my value. Okay, now and another one, the last one, let's do tilde counter. All right, so it will be destroy the memory location. It was used by this class, so we don't need to write any definition. Will be taken care by the Microsoft. Then what we're going to do is we click here right now, right click it. we say add and new item. A new item here, I'm going to say use counter. Use counter. Add right here. Alright, so same thing. Include IOString using namespace std integer main. Alright, so before I do anything, I have to include the header file. You do $, include, and quotation counter. Once you have a counter right here, we're going to do this, okay? Counter, that's your data type right now. My counter equal counter. Use your constructor. That's your constructor right here. The right hand side is your constructor. So you can only use object to access the data type. So my counter, okay, the click. All right. So I click several times. Okay, let me do that 3 times. All right. So now I want to see how many times it print out. So you say CL, the counter, click. All right. Then we're going to do my counter display. Right. All right. So now let's run this program right now. So you're going to build it. And start without debugging. All right. So the counter 4 times because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Then you have display to display this. All right. So I hope you like this program.